It's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today, and we've got time for...
Well, guys, the Wizards...
David, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3. And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Bonga. Clock is at 3. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Back to Wall. From deep. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Here's Beal, and the jam by Beal.
Bill likes to mix it up every once in a while. Remarkable at slamming it down in style.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Misses the baby hook. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over to the left wing. Wall passes to Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Beal from long range. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 7. Beal's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Logged in the pass to Sabonis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
And Bryant kicks to Wall. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
That's tipped.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? Still take it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense in no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's, when someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Outside, Wall launches it. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, rising up in force. I love when Hachimura elects to dunk it. Great work.
Indiana again turning it over. So both teams changing it up here. "44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wall passes to Brown. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. For the Wizards, Payton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Smith's subbed in for John Wall. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Left side, Brown. Unloads from 9. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
It's tipped. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness, no matter what.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Troy Brown. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton, and it's Smith in at the point. Wizards leading by 3. They're running, and here we go. And here's McDermott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And McConnell gets it to go.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Payton's shot is off. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's foul number 2 for him. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Payton on the wing. Brown. Payton outside. The 3 from Bertans. Connects from three-point range. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And Holiday kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bitadze's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Payton outside. Out to Smith from outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Back to Holiday. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Smith. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent. Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender who mercilessly denies the shot.
The three from Bertans. Washington gets it back and a new 14.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Holiday.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint, Wagner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bunga gets the bucket.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Brogdon the pass to Holiday. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. Beal against Holiday. Inside, Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Holiday is running.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Here's Bunga. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Hachimura. Wagner with it. Sabonis is there. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Here's Brogdon. Got a piece of it. 30 seconds left here in the second. Here's Wall. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Indiana making some changes. Oladipo comes in for Aaron Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Here's McConnell. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Outside, Beal. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
What a story Rui Hachimura is. The first ever Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. And he's a great ambassador for our game.
Here's Turner, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Washington. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
And here's Wall outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 assists, and that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the court right now for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward spot. The pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
When Bryant attacks like that, he almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Outside for Beal. Passes it to Bonga. Now Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Now this is the confidence you love seeing from Hachimura, shooting without any hesitation. Nice.
Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Good! Oladipo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
He continues to add to his array of moves. I mean, Bryant is starting to come into his own as a scorer.
And Brogdon, here we go. And it's in there. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And you can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
There's the pass to Beal. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bryant's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mo Wagner comes in for Bryant, and it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Wizards trail by 8. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The 3 from Bertans. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. McDermott dishes to Lamb. Bertans grabs the board. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the opening.
And he dunks it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Brown finds Wagner. Peyton outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Right wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Outside Lamb. Brogdon outside.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, you like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Down low, here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Wizards trail by 6. Payton in the corner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Bertans. A rebound by Bitadze. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura out there with Mahimi. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Holiday against Hachimura. Back to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Pass to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Warren, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Wall passes to Bonga. There's Beal with the 3. Mahimi unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Turner inside, covered by Wall. Hachimura against Sabonis. Wall with the steal. Bonga gets the bucket. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Pacers leading by 4. And Warren, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Out to the right wing, and here's Wall outside. No good that time. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Indiana. Oladipo, good.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Feeds it to Mahimi. And it's Beal in the corner. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs it, he steps up to the plate.
Oladipo goes in. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Beal finds Hachimura. Mahimi down low. Sabonis is there. Hachimura comes up empty down low. Pacers leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Bryant is checked in for Washington. And Indiana with a change here, too. Ogden's checked in. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. .114 left here in the fourth quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Indiana leading by 7. Oladipo taking his time here. Over in the corner, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
That shot wide open.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Warren on the wing. Outside to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with the
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
On the wing, Turner, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. Here's Sabonis. Missed inside. Grant gets a wide open look. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Next week, we're bringing you a new series in partnership with Spring Hill Company. It's called Uninterrupted, and it addresses social injustice issues. The first installment will be right here on 2K TV next week, called More Than a Vote.
Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy.
And Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Brogdon finds Turner. Wallace with it. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Osman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete. Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Passes it to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
The pass to Osman. Lets it go with the 3. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And Oladipo. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Sexton on the wing. Inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys. Still shooting.
Oh, yes, sir. This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding.
Oh, that was something else.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
There's the lob to Brogdon.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Back to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Indiana. They're on an 18-5 run. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Vitadze. He kicks to McDermott. And again, it's Indiana.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And stolen by McConnell. Kicks it to Oladipo. Passes to Vitadze. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lamb. And he banks in the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's McDermott. Dishes it to Oladipo. And that one drops for him. Oladipo's got 14.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nance outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. From 17 feet out. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Pacers lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the two-guard spot. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Sexton drops them both. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And good that time.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter, and he makes good on the layup. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
There's the lob to the hoop. Tries to save it. Windler, the pass to Sexton. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Thompson misses.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Warren's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. To the middle, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Porter against Holiday. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Drummond, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Sabonis against Love. Sabonis kicks to Holiday. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
TJ Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And with that shot, the Indiana lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Porter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. And Holiday kicks to Turner. Here's Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. There's the lob to Sabonis.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Down low. Love can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Shot's good by Turner.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. Osman kicks to Love. To the inside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Warren against Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, coming into the NBA out of North Carolina State, TJ Warren, we knew, was a remarkable scorer. He also had a 40-point game in the league. So continuing to get better and better as he stays hungry on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Pacers making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Indiana leading by 17. Here's McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Nance. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Oladipo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead into the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2. And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size didn't weigh him.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Count it.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pacers leading by 19. And Warren with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Warren's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And stolen by Sexton. Garland with it. Ogden picks him up. Sexton attacking. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Shot from 6. Pass to Sexton. Love dishes to Sexton. Garland the pass to Drummond. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Cleveland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Free throw good, Drummond. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Outside, Porter. Thompson passes to Windler. And stolen by McConnell. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Drummond. Garland kicks to Porter. Pass to Garland. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lamb comes in for McDermott. A switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. Good on the shot. Porter's got 6.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
McConnell and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nance dishes to Porter. Garland the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. And the pass to Windler. 5 on the clock. Poke loose. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Sabonis trying to get open. Lamb, good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Garland dishes to Thompson. The layup missed.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's Indiana in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hand. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Lamb kicks to Brogdon. Picked away. Sexton with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Here's Lamb, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Love outside. Inside, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
From down in the low post, it goes. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Nance, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Warren. Out to Turner. Brogdon outside. Clock at 6. Poked away. Pass to Lamb. Another shot. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Sexton the pass to Love.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg. He's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Osman missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggle continues.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They double him with Love. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Indiana with it. To the left wing, to the middle. Here's Sumner. Pass to Bitadze. The rebound by Nance. Here's Sexton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Well, Bell offers up something at the big man position in terms of his activity that's very unique.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Sexton.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Oladipo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And that one's good. Osman.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Bitadze, the pass to McConnell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Osman. Now the pass to Zizic. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Exum passes to Bell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Osman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now, here's McConnell, defended by Dellavedova. Fires from deep. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and is the...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bryant. Right side Wall. Shoots over Garland. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Hachimura. Up past the Wall and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. There's Garland. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
Here's Wall. Outside, Beal passes it to Bonga. To the paint, wants to get it to Bryant and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura finds Bryant. Count that one.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Wall. The pass to Love. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hachimura against Drummond. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Wall passes to Bryant. 3 on 3. The wide open look for Love. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
Love up top, defended by Bryant. Osman kicks to Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Garland to the right side. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Smith on the wing, defended by Sexton. Passes it to Beal. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's the pass to Windler. Down low. He's on target from 8 feet out. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch. Or Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Beal can't get that one to fall. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Over in the corner, Bertans takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, the basket from Sexton. This guy is so fun to watch. What a pace he plays at.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Sexton dishes to Porter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Pass to Windler. Now Thompson. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Brown. And it's Mahimi in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wagner passes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wagner finds Smith. Wagner with it. Nance on him. It's good on the putback. Mahimi's got his first basket.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Nance outside. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mahimi, yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Mahimi's got 4 points this quarter. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Windler, the pass to Thompson. To the inside and taken away by Brown. The feed to Payton. Goes back up. Back to Smith. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Brown kicks to Mahimi. Smith outside. Pass to Wagner. Mahimi with it. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 11. Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Back to Porter. Thompson left side. Here's the three. Now here's Garland. Covered by Payton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Love, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. .58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bonga. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. No good on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Bertens. Can they get it? And another miss by Washington. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. Their exceptional focus in all... And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards trail by 13.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebound.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Love the pass to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Outside, Wall. The pass to Beal. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Inside. And Bryant, the bucket on the assist from Wall.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. And sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
That one goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Osman missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Wall. Puts one up from 19. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Wall's got his 2nd basket.
Well, it matters not if he's dribble driving to the rim or spotting up. John Wall's so assertive in that mid-range game.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for John Wall. Now, here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Davis Bertans checks in for Thomas Bryant.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Bertans. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bertans got his first basket of the night.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Sexton's shot is good.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
And Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Here's Bertans. Here's Beal. Back to Bertans. He had a nice open look right there. Bertans got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now Beal. Brown outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside, Beal puts up a three, sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 5 now.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league with big-time range, but he has continued to extend it out.
Back to Porter. And Nance kicks to Porter. Here's Osman. Thompson tips it, but no good.
Tristan Thompson, vital part of this team's interior defense. Really takes pride in how he contests shots.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Washington. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bonga in at the 3.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in for Ian Mahinmi. To the middle, and Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 8. The drive by Smith makes it off the glass. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
John Wall's checked in for Ish Smith. He's off on the second.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man. Yeah, it matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Knocks it loose. Plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Garland kicks to Love. Passes it to Drummond. Love inside, covered by Wall. And Love with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. Six to shoot. Back to Hachimura. Nifty move. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Drummond trying to get himself free. Tips it up. And Drummond is right there.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Top Bertans. Back to Wall. And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Here's Porter. They shoot again. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. The shot by Beal, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And a change for the Wizards. Lyons checked in. Love kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Osman, 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards trail by 5. Down low. And finished off by Bertans.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal. And the jam by Beal.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Osman. Come!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bertans for 3. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Bryant. And Beal kicks to Bertans. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
To the inside. Bryant. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
Beal with the steal.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Back the wall. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Colin Sexton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 2K Sports brings you the end. So look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Now here's Turner. Bryant comes with the double team. Here's Warren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
You know, there's a quiet explosiveness to Warren's game, kind of subtle. And we see it on drives like this.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg, I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And Turner throws it down.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way.
Oh, what a dunk!
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's Warren with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Turner with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Over to the wing. Five to shoot. Here's Bonga. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Boy, he carves defenses to pieces. Victor Oladipo is fantastic at slithering his way inside.
Now here's Wall. Beal finds Bryant. Hachimura with it. Now here's Beal. Pass to Bonga. It's Bryant, high post. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And a wide open look for Hachimura. No good again that time. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Oladipo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes to Bonga. Left side, Bryant. Shoots over Turner. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Mahimi against Sabonis. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Warren dishes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Beal on the wing. The kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Beal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smith kicks to Bertans. Rebounded by Lamb. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Brogdon. And the rejection by Mahimi. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, I love watching Smith downhill, playing in attack mode. Even though he's one of the smallest guys on the floor, that doesn't keep him from getting inside.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Lamb. Mahimi's shot is good.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Ish Smith is out there with Peyton. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. Bertans passes to Wagner. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
McConnell. That one misses. And it's Washington the other way. The pass to Bertans. Taken away by Holiday. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. McConnell passes to Bertans. Back to McConnell from the arc. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana. but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
6 on the shot clock. No one near Wall as he lets it go. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Payton the bounce pass. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Craps in the tray. Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Payton. Sabonis finds Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Beal on the foul. Beal's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Wall. Now Hachimura. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Off target from outside. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Warren's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Turner with the steal. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. Second chance shot. And that one drops. Lamb's got his third basket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside, Turner with the steal. Outside Lamb. The Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Beal gets a wide open look. And he beats. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They could... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Beal the pass to Bryant. Count that bucket. He's got 6.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old-school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Oladipo. That shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. And it's Beal in the corner. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. Bryant passes to Beal. Another shot. The kick out to Wall. Feeds to Beal. Shoots over Brogdon. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Hey, you know, sometimes this is all you can do. Got to admire Oladipo's toughness and his ability to score through contact. This guy's the real deal.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Beal, taken away by Holiday. Here's Brogdon. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
There's Beal with the 3. They get it back. Tries yet again. And Bryant with the lay-in. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Oladipo finds Brogdon. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Turner with the steal. It's Sabonis with the drive. He feeds it to Turner. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Pound kicks to Wagner. A rebound by Bitadze. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Oladipo. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Oladipo against Smith, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pacers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Justin Holiday, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Payton surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Brown. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. That three off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pacers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Warren's checked in for Indiana. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. Smith finds Payton. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. A second chance effort. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. And the three off target. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Bertans for 3. Misses. Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Mo Wagner out there with Brown. Then there's Grant. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Napier in at the 1 spot. And here comes the break. And no good that time.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
To the left side wing. Ball stolen. Here's the break. Here's Sumner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Passes it to Brown. Back to Grant. Wagner kicks to Napier. No good with the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. And a change for the Wizards. Bonga's checked in. He gets stolen by Lamb. And stolen by Wagner. Grant finds Mahinmi. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Back to Wagner. Bonga, the pass to Napier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mahinmi. Now the pass to Bonga. Goes back up. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Napier kicks to Mahinmi. To stop the run. The shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Sumner. He goes up again. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To the paint. Here's Lamb. Here's Sabonis. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Lamb. Can't nail the jumper.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Grant gets a wide open look, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered closely, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
Grant outside. Back to Napier. Pass to Wagner. Now Mahimi. Here's Grant. No good on the triple. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Turner.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Sumner. Rebound by Mahimi. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Sumner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Sabonis, the pass to Leaf. Outside, Lamb.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
And here's Napier. Now the dish to Grant. In the corner, Napier with it. Missed. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. The always busy and pop. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brogdon finds Turner. Now, here's Warren. Clock at 6. Turner trying to free himself up. And the shot by Warren, no good. And here they come. Here's Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. Here's Oladipo. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Warren. After the miss from Andre Drummond. That one drops for him.
T.J. Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And it's Osman missing.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And it's Turner off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how often do bigs make plays like that? Turner with the impressive display of creativity and body control. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And so he hits both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Love the pass to Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Oladipo, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Love. And yes, it's good. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Drummond. It's stolen by Oladipo. Over Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
And Indiana making a change here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Tristan Thompson is constantly asked to play a role and willingly accepts that. You think about how much respect he's garnered from coaches and teammates through all the seasons that he's played in the NBA.
Garland. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And Lamb, here we go. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's stolen by Lamb. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's McConnell. Finished off the break.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And stolen by McConnell. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And Lamb slams it home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pacers leading by 12. Here's McDermott. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Stolen by Holiday. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lamb, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Holiday with the block, but they recover it. Got it despite fading back a bit.
You got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
And that one, good. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Thompson looking for an opening. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for Indiana. They've got McDermott, and it's Bitadze in its center.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Thompson. A rebound by Bitadze.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Lamb, that was huge!
Incredible. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Porter passes to Thompson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Finished off the break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Osman's got 6 here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, to have a long career in the league, I think Garland's going to have to be more of an assist maker.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love.
Well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Sabonis. Oladipo's got 10 points.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now, here's Warren. Guarded close. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Indiana making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon. Turner comes with the double team. Turner with the steal. Holiday with it. Garland picks him up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Right side Holiday. To the inside. Sabonis. Nance with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Porter in the corner. No one near him. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Holiday. No good that time. Nance with some nice D. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Lets it go from deep. Windler with the bucket. Outside Holiday. Just 3 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
We'll have a hard time.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See,
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 block. And that's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Ashman, the pass to Drummond. 2 points. That one goes. Drummond's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And it's Love missing. Indiana leading. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And the shot goes in. 14 points for Victor Oladipo.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here's Love for three. Sexton finds Love. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Turner with the steal. Oladipo against Sexton. Oladipo misses.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Yeah, it's that guy again, Victor Oladipo, just getting it done. Looks like he's going to have a huge night.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland dishes to Drummond. Outside, Sexton buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break, and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Sexton against Oladipo. Nice D from Sexton. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the pass to McDermott. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Good on the bucket. Holiday's got 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's Porter with the 3. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. In the corner, it's McDermott. Outside Holiday. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. It's good. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Windler, the pass to Nance. And Thompson kicks to Nance. Passes to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for McDermott. That free throw good from Thompson. 20 seconds left in the third. Outside Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Porter passes to Thompson. Outside Porter. Down low. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Oladipo comes in for Lamb, and Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Oladipo goes in. Makes it off the glass. Oladipo's got 10 points here in the second half.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Porter. The open look here for Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Windler. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Brogdon finds Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Sexton the pass to Thompson.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Osman. Here's Sexton. Thompson misses. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 4 assists now tonight. Sexton on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Pacers trail by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Lobbed up there for Love. Turner with the steal. Pass to Oladipo. Yep, it counts. Oladipo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Left side, Love. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And that time, also a missed shot. Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Osman. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Oladipo against Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And he is unable to get the second one.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
The Pacers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
The pass to Sabonis. Banked in off the glass.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Love up top. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Warren. One-on-one here. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Garland, the pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by Warren. Here's Indiana. Oladipo, left side. Sabonis. And the rejection by Love. Brogdon finds Warren. Tries again. Love grabs the board. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Turner. Got it!
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Sexton for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every...
Welcome to 2K TV. I'm the 2K MC, here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood.
Up next, the Cavaliers. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Knocked away. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The shot's good.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Drummond. Left side, Sexton. And there's the pass to Osman. From outside, off the mark. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Bryant.
Oh, you love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
All right, you better respect the athleticism of Love. If you don't, he'll put you in a poster.
Outside, Wall. Here's Bonga. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Garland kicks to Osman. Pass to Drummond. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Beal fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Beal's got 7.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
This is to Bryant, to the wing right side. Outside, Wall. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Beal from long range. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Here's Bonga. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Sexton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Hachimura, the pass to Wall. Good, nice job down low. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. It's Bryant, high post. That one falls.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Beal with the steal. And now here comes Wall leading the break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Bunga gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
And here's Wall. There's the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Sexton on the wing. Bobbed up there for Love. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys.
Being yourself, being.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got Davis Bertans. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Brown, and it's Mahimi in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And the Cavaliers with possession here, trailing here by 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Thompson. And another shot. And Mahimi with the block. Got a piece of it. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Passes it to Payton. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bertans. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot by Mahimi, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Here's Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Mahimi's shot is good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Smith drives in. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bertans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith on the wing. From deep 3-point range, Bertans can't get it to go.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Great.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And it's all about the quickness that Wall possesses that makes him so hard for defenses to contain. He's solid at drawing contact.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Hachimura comes in for Brown. Sexton against Wall. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Beal. He's got 7. No one near Wall as he lets it go. But they'll get another chance. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Osman kicks to Porter. Love outside. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Beal taking his time here. Three-pointer. Rebound, Love. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Osman. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes. Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
And it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Wall passes to Wagner, and he comes up with the deuce. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Sexton's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. Here's Wagner. Outside, Wall. Wizards passing it around. The shot by Beal, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Sexton's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And finished off by Beal.
You can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting it.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Sexton. He's got 8. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And so it's Washington with their... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a 6-point... And that does it for our halftime show.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Bryant can't get it to go. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 6-point game. Love kicks to Osman. Back to Love. Fires the 3. And Sexton has it in the corner. There's the pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. 13 feet away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. To the middle. And a nice shot by Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 8. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Here's Sexton following the basket by John Wall. Kicks it to Beal. Pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. Back to Bryant. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. A pull-up. Bonga pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Outside, Wall to the paint. Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
And you got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Love.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The shot by Beal, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Both teams will make substitutions. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now here's Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Washington making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Beal. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Smith left side.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Nance passes to Porter, and there's the feed to Thompson. It's stolen by Brown. To the inside. Payton. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Thompson finds Nance. Count it. Nance has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now, here's Bertans from outside the arc. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland dishes to Nance. For the tie. It's rebounded by Payton. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Smith drawn the double team. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Windler with the bucket.
Thompson has excellent instincts on defense. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty to try to come up with steals.
The 3 from Bertans. Washington gets it back. Payton passes to Wagner. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
No good from Payton. Garland with it. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Cavaliers leading. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Brown out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bertans. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Teardrop shot. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Smith drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's the unpredictability of Smith. I mean, that's just a luxury, taking advantage of the weak defense in the pick and roll.
Here's Thompson out to Nance. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Back to Beal. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now here's Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Really left alone that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Wall, following Colin Sexton's 3.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Here's Osman. Offensive rebound. Another shot, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
I mean, come on. This guy is a walking, nightly, double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Now the pass to Hachimura. Great D that time from Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. Back to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the tunnel.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Windler. And Drummond throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Beal. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He is so hard to stop. I mean, when Beal is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
Back to Love. It's stolen by Hachimura. Jumps up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
And here's Sexton. Down low. Over in the corner, Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton finds Drummond. Nice D from Bryant. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
They get it back. Goes up again. Left side, Beal. Jacks up a 3. Bryant. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Sexton dishes to Love. Pass to Osman. For the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Kicks it out to Love. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.